how libertarian, since we're at Reason, is the Republican Party, Matthew and Francesca?
Not very. And that's fine because it's the Republican Party, not the Libertarian Party. They are allowed to be conservative. That's totally fine. And I'm a sort of, despite what some people might say about, I am a big tent person. I'm totally fine. I'm great that Ron Wyden, a Democrat, is doing great stuff hammering the NSA. I think Rand Paul, who's not perfect, has great rhetoric on the war on drugs and other issues. Justin Amash is a very promising congressman. But I do think it's interesting that people lump libertarians and conservatives together. I think I have tons of allies who are liberals who are right about a lot of things. So no, but then again, I'm not a Republican, and don't particularly have any attachment to it, but I watch it with a sort of anthropological interest, because I think it's interesting, but that's about as far as it goes.
Well, I'm a lowercase l libertarian, and I do think that it's compatible with the Republican Party, and I personally feel like that was probably directed mostly at me. And the reason that I am conflating the two, well, I say that you're shaking your head because I made the opening statement about that. And the reason I am personally conflating the two is because of the fact that if you're not voting for the Republican Party, are you in here voting for the Democratic Party? I mean, granted, there's also the third party option, and that's fine. But generally speaking, yes, I am assuming that most of the people in this room, whether you're a conservative or you're a lowercase l libertarian, are probably voting for the Republican candidate in the election. And that doesn't always mean that you have to agree with the Republican Party all of the time. However, it means that most of us, I would assume, are voting for the Republican Party. So to me, reforming the Republican Party is the best way to go about seeing a lot of these changes rather than talking about what the Liberty Movement should or shouldn't do. I personally think the Liberty Movement is doing a great job. So now what we have to do is get the Republican Party to start doing a great job.